Published, 7:01 Eastern Standard Time, the 20th of January 2019. Updated, 7:23 Eastern Standard Time, the 20th of January 2019. Roger Federer stared hard at the future and in the unyielding figure of 20-year-old Stefanos Tsistipas found that it was too much for him. The defending champion was knocked out of the Australian Open courtesy of a nerveless display from the young Greek, who seized his chances to win 6-7, 7-6, 7-6, 7-6 in 3 hours and 45 minutes. Federer, of whom it is so easy to forget, is 37, spurned copious opportunities against the world number 15, whose previous best at a Grand Slam was his little-noticed fourth round at Wimbledon last summer. Stefanos Tsistipas made history as he produced a stunning 6-7, 7-6, 7-5, 7-6 win over Roger Federer at the Australian Open. Defending champion was stunned by the 20-year-old Greek opponent as his title defense was ended in round 4. It proved an extraordinary match, in what many feel is a strong sign that there is a changing of the guard at the top of the game. Tsitsipas was overwhelmed after winning the final tiebreak as he struggled to hold back tears standing on the court. Now plays Spain's Roberto Bautista Agut, who has powered on from his defeat of Andy Murray on the opening day. "There is nothing I can describe it. I'm the happiest man on earth right now," said Tsitsipas. From the very beginning I kept the mindset to believe in myself and my capabilities. Roger is a legend. He showed such good tennis over the years. I have been analyzing him since the age of 6. It was a dream come true facing him. It's very important to have an aggressive mindset and not think too much of what is going to happen. I didn't lose my patience. That was key to save the break points. I haven't seen such a loud crowd in my life." Federer missed all of his 12 break points, and another crucial area was his 40 unforced errors on the forehand. The 20-year-old was aggressive in key moments and showed no fear against Federer as the crowd roared him on to success. He kept belief despite dropping the first set and never gave Federer a chance to regain control of the game. Thereafter chances presented themselves to Federer, but Tsitsipas held his nerve and managed to save 12 break points in the 4 sets. The Swiss said, "There are always multiple factors, but it definitely didn't go the way I was hoping on break points. I also didn't break him at the Hopman Cup, so clearly there's something wrong. I lost to a better player who hung in there and stayed calm. Credit to him. Conditions changed like it does when you start at 7 and go into the night. I thought conditions were a bit slower this year." Tsitsipas has a massive following in a city with a huge population of those with Greek heritage, and while not many had tickets for Rod Laver Arena, hundreds gather in the main square of Melbourne Park, the answer to Henman Hill, to watch. It was an inauspicious start for the Greek, who was given 2-time violations by umpire James Gyathavong in a testy opening game, which saw Federer also upset by a line call. Thereafter they stood toe-to-toe until the tie-break, which the Swiss nicked 13-11 when he managed to save 4 set points against a player who was anything but intimidated by the reputation on the other side of the net. Despite 2-time violations in the early stages, Tsitsipas soon found his rhythm and enjoyed plenty of success on his serve. Federer was not particularly poor but faced a competitor who produced one of the finest performances of his career to date. Federer had chances to seize the second, but his forehand was misfiring on crucial points against this 6'4" athlete with a flowing backhand. Tsitsipas could have taken the third set sooner, missing 2 break points at 4-3, but at 6-5, he made no mistake. Federer miscuing another forehand to fall behind and leave himself with a big physical task for a man his age. The slightly coltish Tsitsipas kept profiting from the Federer forehand, and his inability to take the break points will have been weighing on his mind, even if he was usually beautifully crisp at the net, an area where his youthful opponent also excels. The Greek asked for the physio to come on at 4-3 in the 4th, and was lucky not to get a warning when he came out late from the chair. Federer responded by running him back and forth across the baseline. When he looked vulnerable, the young player could usually rely on his serve to extract him from trouble, and that was his platform for winning the last tie-break, which he took 7-5 on his first match point with a remarkable lack of nerves. The Swiss pointed to slower conditions at this year's tournament, but admitted he was beaten by the better player. In the end, there was a warm embrace between the two players at the end as Federer accepted he faced one of the game's rising stars.